Hi, everyone. Good evening, and thank you for hanging out with us. I know we're a little behind. I know it. I know it. I know it. But the reason why we're a little behind, I was getting these pictures together, and Tawana texted me, "Oh my gosh, Melissa's first success story, that R&B Love is streaming live." So, Love on Stage, they're getting married today. So this is season 2. Season 1 success story is getting married today. And so I got the pictures together. I'm doing everything, but I really want to start with this. I got to show you guys this first. And I'm going to show you a little touch of what Melissa Fredericks be working with and how she does her thing. And when you think about Married at First Sight, and you think about Ready to Love, and you think about all the other, just, I don't want to call them trash, but all the other reality dating shows, and then you think of Love on Stage.
Whoops, sorry.
Pair. Let me turn this down because I'm trying. Okay, I muted mine. So we're trying to not. We're gonna be. I'm gonna intro this, y'all. Yes, season 1 getting married today. I know. Ode to the Chef. I got the links, so you guys, if you want to watch it later, I got the the rest of the show that I'm about to show you. I'm going to show you a little clip because all the money needs to go to Kev on Stage Studio, so I can only do 30 seconds. So, but I'm going to show you a little bit of who's getting married today, and then go to the link in the chat, and so you can see the wedding and see the backstory of Robert and Bria. FYI, Kev and Melissa are at the wedding. Okay, I could probably show you this. I could do this, but I'm not gonna keep it because again, it has to stay in Kev's hands. Is that so? She's literally walking down the aisle now. We just passed her. I did. That's it. That's how I'm gonna get shit. Watch it. Go to the link. Go to the link. Go to the link.
You tease. No.
I know I teased them. I'm so sorry. Yo, and just welcome and just say, everybody, I'm so excited. Just say hello to Tujuana.
Hello.
Tujuana has got a deep dark tan. She just came from Punta Cana, and I am jealous of her.
It was beautiful.
We got this melanin popping, y'all. We got the melanin popping. Yes. So here is a little taste. Keep me on time, because Robert started talking, and then I want Melissa to come in. So I just want to show, a little bit. So here we go. Just tidbit.
Who is this cutie patootie with this auburn hair, and this yellow shirt?
This is Bria.
Oh, she is living.
To me, I feel like she has a really good balance. So she is a spiritually connected.
The doors of the church are open. You get to decide who they will be matched with for the.
Thinking nothing of it. Me still working from home. And normally, as I work from home, I tend to listen to music and podcasts. And one day I'm listening to Kev on Stage and Angel's podcast, Here's the Thing. And there's an announcement towards the end for guys to apply to a brand new dating show that Melissa, aka Miss Kev on Stage, has created called Love on Stage. Thinking nothing of it. I just want to support the business. So I apply, send a video, not really.
Edit it out.
But I want to be respectful to the show. But if it's not Bria, it's going to be funny games at this point. It is not. No, hold on. Let me show you something. Can you see that?
Oh, I can't see it. Read it to me.
So it says, I'm pretty sure it was a challenge within itself to narrow down the selection, but they all seem like they have good core values. And then the next message says, Bria, though.
But that Bria, though.
Yeah.
Bria, though.
With the eyes.
Robert, the stage crew
now.
has decided you will be messed with Bria. I kid
Oh,
you
okay.
not. This man is so he
That was
literally
the best reaction.
Yeah. So they are getting married today, y'all, and I'm
As
just
we speak.
as we speak. So we go. We're gonna go through this. This is season 2. We will go a couple, well, maybe in a couple weeks, we will go and do a retrospective season 1 because although this was a success story and we are just basically elated for them, but there was some other foolishness that happened on season 1 that we'll
Sure.
cover. So to Rana Lee, give me your thoughts. I've talked too much. I've talked too much. Go ahead, give me
You
your
don't
thoughts.
talk too much.
What are
Well,
you thinking?
I'm just so excited right now. Right? Because like this is a success for Melissa.
Yes.
It's like I'm sure, she was thinking, okay, we can match people, but a wedding?
Yes.
Like they got engaged in January and it is now September and they are saying their vows.
Yes.
And it's also Beyonce's birthday. Um so
I was just
I'm just excited.
I'm just excited. I'm just so happy for them. I'm happy for Black Love. I'm just so happy
Yes.
that it's a success, season 1 success. Like this is huge. And as I said in the beginning, we have a lot of reality TV shows out there, but for her to be for this to be her first time out and have the success is huge. And I'm just so happy for her. And
Yes.
I'm so happy for Bria and
Robert.
Robert. So, hey KB, how are you doing? Check the link in the chat. You missed it. I just showed a little bit of a clip of Robert and Bria are getting married today. Check the links. But I showed a little bit of their intro and Robert just taking off when when Melissa said with that Bria.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
okay, so y'all, let's get it started because this episode, it made me sad
I
and it made
know.
me laugh. But man, I'm so hurt, and I'm just like, oh gosh. Okay, so we're starting. Let's go to Miss. We'll go to her because again, this is a really huge accomplishment for her today. So
Yes.
congratulations to Melissa Fredericks, Mrs. Kev on stage. This is not just yes, it's Beyonce's birthday, but it's also a huge congratulations to her because it's Robert and Bria's wedding day and their season 1 success story, but it's also season 2. We will have a success story on season 2 as well. But so let's get into it because today was Sexagories, and I'm glad to see
That
I
was
need
fun.
mouse control. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know I need mouse control. Okay. Oh, so I did start with see, hold on. See now. Playing with my emotions. This is what I want. I was like, what is happening? Okay. So this is episode. She had the original first episode crew. She had
Yes.
her husband Kev, and then of course she had Angel and Marcus, who they're married, and then Angel is his co-host on Here's the Thing, and they are also married. They've been married 15 years now.
15 years? Yes. And they also have a podcast. Is this going to cause an argument?
Right. Right. This is the one that everybody wants to see. This panel is the one that everybody loves. I like this panel too, though. They are funny. You can just see how much fun they have together. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. So yeah, I did do a clip of all of them together and everything. Mm-hmm. That's the best clip I got. I kept trying to get clips of Kev, but it also looks like he's smelling something good. Okay. So the same clip with the couples. This episode, they had Sexagories. Keon Poley, he was the host this time. A lot of people didn't like Keon. What did you think?
I mean, I thought Keon was okay. I mean, he's not a BT.
Right.
But I mean, I didn't think he was bad.
I thought it was good. I think it was,
Yeah.
and also, so Keon's from California. BT is from Houston, though. BT, I think that was with the show, the last season being with Houston cast, BT being from Houston. He had that country thing with Walter that was really funny. Like
Oh yeah.
he's just really funny. Keon's funny is just a different type of funny.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought he was good. I thought he was like, "Oh, this is me." Like
Yeah.
I thought that he did give his flair.
Yeah.
So we got to talk about this.
Ah,
Okay. Uh,
listen, the matching outfits. I said, "Oh my God, they are an old married couple."
already, and they haven't even met. They're an old married couple that haven't even met yet. So
Ah,
I like her outfit though too. I love the fact that they said, "Let's just go." Blue is his favorite couple. Like it's just
yeah.
so cute.
Yeah.
And even them, we know that they're not a match, but there's, he's like, okay, I got a yellow shirt, and she's like,
Yeah.
okay,
She's like, I got something yellow in mine. Okay, we
right,
good.
yeah. And then these two, we're going to talk about them in a minute.
I like Sharita's top.
I do too. I love Sharita's top.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
still, and Sharita, even though she's feeling some type of way, she's like, I'm still gonna find a way to be me, and she's
Yeah.
still gives that sex appeal. I
Hmm.
I just I like that. I like the way both of them are dressed. I just
Yeah. I mean, everyone's dressed very nice.
um I'm glad that Sharita was smiling in this picture that I got because she was basically salty the whole way.
Yes. Yes. Let's talk about that.
Okay, we're about to get into that
Ugh.
because I think that's my next. Okay, so first they did trash talk.
Yeah.
They tried, but see, this is the picture that Sharita has basically will have on her face
Yes. The whole game.
the whole game. So, and they're the same. They tried to do a little trash talk. Uh, what's the name? Tremaine. He tried to break it. He tried to you
Yeah.
know, soothe it. He tried to do whatever, but it didn't work. She
Sister
still
girl is steaming.
is steaming. It's steaming. Okay, I think we're about to get into it. Okay. So you go ahead.
Okay. So the reason why Sharita is upset is because Tremaine had experienced a traumatic loss. I think his best friend passed away.
Right.
So, he did reach out to Melissa to let her know that this is what happened. You know, I need time or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so Melissa, I guess she relayed the message to Sharita, or maybe he did as well. But Melissa kind of wanted to do a check in with both of them, to see how things were going. And Sharita, she wanted to be there for him. She wanted to be his rock that he needed to lean on in his time of sorrow right now. But Tremaine doesn't know what that looks like. He's not used to it. So he's used to doing what he does is just shut down and needs time, I guess, to be with his thoughts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he felt as though, being that this is so new, he didn't think it was the right thing for him to do, on top of not knowing what it looks like to have someone be there for you in your time of sorrow. And Sharita just, I mean, she really wanted to be there for him. And I don't know if she took it personal, but
He shut down, but basically Sharita shut down too. And I think that she took the silence personal.
yes.
So she's like, well, when I finally found out what happened, I sympathize, I empathize with him. But one, I appreciate that. So Tremaine finally broke down those walls, as we saw, like it got her to really, that she was flirting and doing all the things last time.
Yeah.
But now that she's there, now she's wide open. and now he's pulled back because of the death, and his best friend has passed away.
Right.
And she reached out and say, uh, I won't reach out, but I would like you to reach out to me. And she wants to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it, they've never even met.
Mm-mm.
They've never. She's like, now I'm all in.
Right. And I can understand both sides of the coin,
Mm-hmm.
because, Sharita's had this wall built up. And now she's like, okay, I can take down a couple of bricks.
Mm-hmm.
But then, oh, now you're going to withdraw and be silent.
Right.
Now here I am, a little exposed.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't think that is his character, but I mean, I don't know the man, but I mean, his silence has nothing to do with her.
It doesn't. It has nothing to do
It
with.
doesn't. It's just how he deals with the situation that he's faced with. It's how he's dealing with it. And again, this is so new. Like, I don't know if I could ex- expect someone that I've only known for a few weeks to be there for me in my time of sorrow. Like, that may push some people away.
Exactly.
You know what I
And
mean?
you know what? And the sad thing is, and I thought about this, I've been Tremaine. I've been, when I'm going through something, and I've met a guy that I just started talking to. It only had one date with, and I then started talking to him on the phone, but had something happen to me that I was like, it's not his burden to share. It's not it's not his
Right.
burden to take on.
Exactly.
So yeah, and then the relationship did end. I've been Tremaine, and I've also been Sharita. So and
Mhm.
like you said, I understand both sides of the coin, and I feel bad for Tremaine. At the same time, feel like um I feel bad for I feel bad for Tremaine, actually, because I think about Sharita, the fact that it is so hard for her to break down those walls. And then when she
Yeah.
finally breaks down those walls, um, she was looking for him. And honestly, Melissa even said it, to your point. And again, I think Marcus also said, to the point is, they really haven't met. I'm sorry, they've never met.
Right.
And you're expecting somebody to react in a certain way that you don't even know them yet,
Right.
you and so I just feel like now Robert already had a long road to walk with her. Now he's got another. She opened that door. The road was already, okay, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
And now now he's got another hill to climb. Now he's got now he's
Exactly.
like now
Exactly.
yeah, she is now on an island, on a moat. She is, he is
Yep.
not getting past it. I think that the radio silence hurt her feelings, but at the same time, now I'm like, man, Sharita, think about it. He had the death in the family of his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then his birthday was the next day,
Yeah.
and so he's on this dating show, and now he's got to deal with. Sorry, y'all. Hold on a second. All right,
Feed
hold
her.
on. Okay, keep talking.
Okay. Yes. So I just I feel Sharita should give him a little grace. Um, because it's new. They've only met virtually. Um, just give him a little grace, Sharita, and just continue to go on the virtual dates. Um, I mean, things in life happen. So just give him some grace, Sharita.
Yeah, give him some grace and just realize that, okay, and now you've shut down on him. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
and what's his name? Tremaine. Melissa advised him to give her a call. So he gives her a text, and he's trying to break that wall that she's got up. So of course Robert loves the music lyrics. So he's like, "You ready, Lee?"
Tremaine, you keep calling him Robert.
I don't know why. Oh, because I'm also see, that's my problem. I'm also watching the
I
R
agree
Get
with you,
Married
Tia
today.
Marie
Get
Smith.
Married. That R&B love is is official today. So
Do you see Tia's response?
yeah, okay. I also liked how Marcus said that when dealing with grief, give your friends what they tell you they need. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Give them that break. Give them, pull back. He
Yeah.
will be able to come back to be that Tremaine that he was. But
Right.
with you, it's almost like you're upset that he didn't show up the way you wanted him to be, but he doesn't know who that is because he's never really met you. Y'all just
Right.
started dating. You just
Exactly.
broke down the wall. You
Well,
just,
right.
you know, you're because he didn't react the way you wanted him to react in his grief. That
Hmm.
his grief from somebody he just met
Right.
on the phone. So now it's almost like you're hurting him worse. This is another, I don't want to say another death really, but this is another
I wouldn't call it a death, but I feel as though he's gonna think that this is a headache I don't need to deal with.
yeah.
I don't need her attitude on top of the death of my best friend. You know, I don't know. I just hope that she gives him some grace, and I hope that they can be back to themselves, or
Right.
getting to know each other by time they meet face to face in LA.
I pinned the link really quickly, you guys, to the bottom. I could have it streaming. Maybe I will scroll it. The link to the wedding. There, he's actually washing her feet right now. So excuse
That's
my
beautiful.
distraction. So it is. So but I've pinned it there, and then also um it's is it this one as well? That's the first one was, and this was their little vignette, and when they showed little clips of Melissa introducing Bria and everything. But that's the link. I'm gonna have try to stream it at the bottom, and then I can also have your guys's uh chat responses as well. So I'm gonna try to do both. Give me a second while we talk about this.
Hmm.
So I do love Marcus's answer
Yeah.
because that was huge, because now he still wants to do the dating, he still wants to meet you, he still wants to be that person. And I was like, girl, this is just one thing, it's just one
Yeah.
time,
It's one hiccup.
it's one hiccup.
It
And
happens.
oh, Kev, Tia Maria and KB and Shauna, talk about that as well, because Kev said something really, it was a really cool analogy. He said they missed their connection. It's like they're on a flight.
They missed the connecting flight.
They missed their connecting flight. They
Yeah.
had a connection and they lost the connection. Hold on, you guys. Let me try to get this the link and I'll stream it across. Hold on. So they just missed their connecting flight. This is this is just a hiccup. It's just
Yeah.
a hiccup. I'm sorry, I'm smiling because now she's washing his feet. This is just a hiccup. And so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get it, y'all. I'm gonna get it. So this is just a hiccup. It's not the be all end all, but this is what she's making it to be though. When he calls and you don't pick up, you don't uh you've now there you go. There, so it should be streaming across the bottom. So when you don't let him, there it is. So that is the that R&B love. That is where you can watch. That is where you can watch Robert and Bria's wedding. Okay, so sorry about that. So now, and then you act salty during the game.
Hmm.
The,
I mean, just no fun.
just
She
no.
was still, she's still in her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And, she was, oh, okay, I'm going to play the game. But I mean, have some fun. Everyone else is, having fun, laughing, and she's just stone face.
She's so stone faced, and then she said, I also want to meet the other
Couples.
cast couples,
Mhm.
and I want to get to know them as well. So and I know he's real competitive. So, but I'm like, but have some fun.
Yeah.
And I just said, oh gosh, and I had the same reaction as as Angel. She was like, oh no, this is what it's gonna be. This is the type
Yeah.
of thing it's gonna be now. Okay, there you guys go. There. So thank you, KB. Everyone liked the video. That's what I need scrolling across the bottom as well. She's looking for reasons. She's looking for reasons to leave instead of living in the moment.
Right.
It could be a hiccup. It could be a hiccup, or it could be a sign that they really aren't compatible. But KB, I mean, but Tia Maria, think of it like this. Yes, it could be a sign, but remember something that she said last episode. I forecast. I do a lot of
Hmm.
forecasting and controlling. So now not only is she controlling her heart and she's controlling um her feelings, and she's put that wall back up, now she's controlling, and she said to Melissa, this is proving that maybe he's not ready for this, maybe he's not the one, and all of these things. And I'm like, that you can't, she knows that this is what she does.
Yeah. Because she said that last episode. Was it last episode or?
It was last episode.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Like you can't control everything. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
have just live in the moment.
Exactly. It
You
just live in
know?
the moment, have a good time. And I thought about this too. She was looking so salty
Hmm.
next to Crystal, who was just smiling and loving her,
Yeah.
loving her cute outfit that she got her that her and James was wearing. I was like, girl, like you want to meet the other ladies, but I said, this is the look that she was displaying the whole time.
Yeah.
So I just feel like she was, what Tia Maria said, that this is not good, and it doesn't display the emotional maturity that I thought she had. Exactly. I was like,
Right.
this girl's so emotionally intelligent, but she's so I also felt like she's somebody that is had enough experience. Sometimes maturity comes from life experience, and maturity comes from maturity. It comes from those experiences that you've had, those past experiences that you've had with men, or in just in life and career and
Yeah.
things. And I was like, girl, you gotta what do you want to do? Do you really want to go through this process? And I wonder if he might just do that. What do you want now?
Well, I mean, maybe this triggered her. You know what I mean? Because she was married at one time.
Mhm.
So maybe I don't know. This triggered something.
Right.
You know. I mean, maybe what did Tia Marie say? It could be showing that she isn't ready because she wants to control him too, or control the way he behaves. Yeah.
And okay, so let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. Thinking about this, Tia Maria, do you think that oh gosh, she wants to control the way he behaves, or she wants to kind of teach him a lesson? Oh, I don't like the way that you treated me, so I'm going to teach you how to not I'm going to teach him, since he wants to give me radio science, so I'm just because he texted her, "Are you ready, B?" Like, he's trying to be that
Yeah.
fun
I
guy
mean,
with me.
I think in some ways that's kind of immature.
Yeah, as Tia just said, yeah.
I mean, it's a death. It's
Mhm.
not like, he ghosted you purposely. He's going through something.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
give him his space. You know, you can text him, "Hey, I'm just checking in on you to see how you're feeling. Once again, I'm here for you if you need me." And leave it at that.
You're right. I agree with Tia Maria because I thought about that. If she wants to teach him a lesson this early in the relationship, again, she's the one that's not ready. And I feel
Right.
so bad because I really liked her. I really liked their last episode. I was like, oh, he's breaking down those walls. Like this could be something. But I said, man, this is over before it even began. This is over before it began.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go. Did I have this one? Okay. So y'all, we're gonna go back into the fun a little bit. The question,
Yay.
yay.
Bring back the fun.
Let's bring back the fun. So they played Sexagory. So Tawana, you got the questions. So we're gonna play Sexagories real quick. We're gonna, and I really want you guys, if you can participate, give us some participation because this one was with a W. That I do remember. It was a and
Yeah.
they're
W and the letter E.
E.
Okay.
Exactly.
So the first question, describe your cooking. This is with the letter W.
Okay.
Describe your cooking.
You're
Do you want
asking
me?
me? Describe my cooking. I'm gonna say wavering because I'm always trying to do something new. I'm always
You trying to new recipes?
trying to do something like it's always wavering. I'm always like trying, but sometimes it was not successful. Like
It just
so,
don't take
yeah.
it.
What about you?
I put wonderful.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
mean, you know, my children like the way I cook.
That's the one. That's what's important.
You know, I've managed to keep them alive for 18 plus years.
As long as you're keeping them alive, that's important. Okay.
And the second question, Tia Marie. Oh, I think you were right about her being triggered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
Hysterical. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go with the next question.
A way to ruin a date. I put wrong name. Do not call me the wrong name.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Uber, please. Mm-mm.
Yes, I actually put wasting time as well.
Oh yeah, one of the other couples had that too, wasting time. I
Yes,
think that was James. I
I
think
think that was
James said that.
James or yeah, yeah, I think that was James or Nate. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of was wasting time, but I like wrong name is very
Mm-hmm.
good. Yep.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Third question, something memorable about your date.
Something memorable about a date.
Yeah,
Um,
a couple of them, you know, said walking in the park.
mm-hmm.
Um, uh, I put walking.
I put well, yeah, virtual walking in the park, a virtual walk.
Yeah,
Especially, yeah, right now, walk.
yeah,
Gosh, these are great questions that start with W because I'm like that's how you get to know people. How would you think what was
right.
yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, pet names that start with a W. I didn't have anything for a pet name.
I didn't have anything either.
Someone said Wubby Wubby.
Whoopee.
Um,
That was the main one was Whoopi.
yeah, that's the only one I can remember because I
Mhm.
was like, really? Oh, somebody said I think Willy Wonka.
Yeah, that's
I think
actually
that
I
was
think
Crystal.
that's what Crystal said. She was like, "Well, why not?" Like
Right. Fifth one, word to describe when you're angry.
I actually put warrior for that. I put warrior.
I put reckless.
Ooh, that is so funny. That's actually better for me as well.
I put reckless.
Yes, actually, Tawana has seen me very frustrated last weekend. I was like, "Oh no, I got to get out of here because I was about to say something reckless." I was like,
Yeah, yeah. We don't want you to turn into Tasmanian devil
"Ooh, that's
and become a
actually a better one.
whirlwind.
Yeah, when they say tea, I would say Tasmanian. Oh yeah. Mm-mm.
And the last question is romantic food.
Wings. I like the wings. Romantic
Didn't
food.
Nate say that?
Yeah, I
I
thought
think Nate
wings was
said that.
good. Though. You can make wings kind of. You can make wings romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put watermelon.
Yes, I like. And Crystal said watermelon, and I was like, she said
Yes.
because it's juicy and it's sweet. I was like,
Yeah.
that's a good
It's
answer.
sweet. Yeah.
That was
Someone
good.
said, I think Sharita said wagyu.
Wagyu steak. Wagyu
Uh-huh.
steak.
And Tremaine, I think, said wasabi.
Mm-hmm. Wasabi's hot. That's not. That's not. That's
Listen,
not.
I don't know what gets
That's
people
good.
going.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay,
Ooh.
so what?
Tia Maria. She's. I don't know why anyone didn't say waffles with
Oh,
strawberries.
that's a
And
good one.
that is a
Now
good
I'm
one.
hungry. Waffles and strawberry. That
Yes.
sounds delicious. Ooh, with some wings on the side.
Yes.
You've got something, Tia Marie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Great answer.
Okay. Now, the second set of questions, answers have to start with the letter E.
Okay.
First impression of your date.
Effervescent. I like that one. Honestly, and let's talk about this real quick. When Tremaine said effervescent, that what did Angel say? That knocked whatever chip she had on her
Yeah,
shoulder.
because she's like,
She was like, "Oh, I'm effervescent." Oh,
okay.
she had she was like, "I'm okay,
Yeah.
effervescent." So I said, "Okay,
Hmm.
keep that same energy,
Yes.
Teresa. Keep that same energy, because
Oh
woo."
my goodness. Um, Second question, excuse to leave a party.
I think the ear infection was the one that I was like,
James said that.
yeah, I was like that. Couldn't think of anything else.
I put earthquake.
Earth, that was better.
Yeah. Somebody said evacuate.
Evacuate. Actually, that's the one I wrote down when I said evacuate because I was like, evacuate. If there's a fire alarm, and evacuate. Yeah,
Gotta go.
but Tremaine said medical evacuation. He said evacuate. Right. I was, but earthquake is even better, especially being from California. Well, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
I
Yep.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, third question, overrated dating trends.
Eating off somebody's plate. That
Yeah.
was a good one. That
Yeah,
was I
that was a good
actually
one.
I think. And who said that one?
Um,
Was that Nate?
it might have been
It
Nate.
might have been. I don't remember. But eating off somebody's plate. I thought that was a good one. I have actually had a date eat off my plate and eat, and I was like, this is a first. This is a first date. I don't think I would mind if it was somebody I was dating that I've been dating for a while.
Well,
Oh,
first of
Serena said that.
all, I
Oh yeah,
mean,
that was Sharita that said that.
could you ask me?
Okay, she got an exam in the morning. Yes. What did Sharita? Somebody. What did she say? She said something about leaving as well. Sharita did, but so Sharita is the one that said uh, that eating off somebody's plate. Yeah. Did you? Would you say first of all? Did you ask me? Did you want something? Just ask.
Right.
Yeah, just ask. I might give it to you.
I'm all for sharing,
I'm all for sharing,
but
but can
give
we
me
not?
the opportunity to say, hey, would you like?
Yes. Would you like some?
Yeah, don't just
Don't just
come over and
take
stick
it
your
on plate.
fork in my food,
Right. I don't know you like that.
right? Um, the next question, a pet peeve.
Oh, I said ego. I said, was that?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
said,
good one.
was pet peeve or something like that you don't like about a person, like pet peeve. Yes,
I
I
put
said
excuses.
excuses too.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much ego. I did. I
Hmm.
did ego. Yeah.
Okay, the next question, a red flag.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I
Ego was
said
for red flag.
my ego was for red flag. Pet
Okay.
peeve. Um, I don't think I don't remember pet peeve. I don't remember pet peeves. Let me see if I
So
wrote
one
it.
of the couple said eating too loud.
Yes.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
just not closing your
Like
mouth
when
when
they're
you eat.
sitting.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I used to work for someone, this woman who ate like that, and I couldn't stand it when we had like office functions.
right.
Like, could you like I know your mother taught you better than that.
Just close your mouth when you eat. Just yeah, close your mouth
Yes,
when you eat.
just smacking.
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't want to see that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
What was the next one?
Nothing is better than blank after a stressful day. I put exercise.
I should have put exercise, but I actually liked Crystal's answer, which
You
was
was being fresh.
elevating your feet. Elevating
Oh.
your feet.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was James. Though I'm sorry, that was what? No, not James. No, that was James. That was James that said um sensual seduction. That was James that said. What did he say? What did James say?
I don't
He
remember.
he said, in the words of Snoop Dogg, sensual seduction. He said, James said, at the nothing is better at the end of the day than I'm about to pull it up because I know he said at the hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Eruption, sensual eruption.
Ah, yes, he said eruptions.
Nothing better than blank after a stressful day.
In the spirit of Snoop Dogg classics, we're gonna say an eruption. Eruption. We're gonna get eruption after a long day.
Wow.
James still okay. We're gonna talk about James and Crystal in a minute, y'all. But that was a good answer, though. That was a
Mhm.
good answer. I said,
Yeah.
this boy I mean, he just keeps coming with the hits.
Nate said ear rubs.
Yes, ear rubs.
Ear rub.
Ear rubs at the end of the day. Somebody to rub his ears at the end of the night. So I thought that was really cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, I'm glad Tia's in here and Sean is in here. James was funny. But James has been, so this is my question, y'all. He's been laying it on thick, 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 right? He's just been laying it on so thick. He's interested. He's been telling us that he is very happy. Oh, it won't be too long. You will be hearing from me and the whole thing. Can he keep this up? Is this him putting on his
Is
what
this
they
his
call it?
representative?
Yes. Is he putting on his representative, or is he after they meet is and I think yeah, here they are again. And I think I
Oh,
don't
wait,
think
put that back up.
okay. Yeah, this is
Okay, never mind.
so and we kind of got this issue from Walter and Sherelle, and I don't think he's another Walter at all. I actually think that James was very sincere and he really is interested. But is he going to be able to keep all of this up after they meet? Is he going to be able to, because Robert, we know that they got married. Robert definitely has kept this up. Like, is he that person to keep this up?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I hope so.
I hope so, because I just feel like I think he is that guy. I think he's a lawyer. He has his seasoning company. I think he's really interested, and I think he really likes her and is interested.
Yeah.
But he has been laying it on thick, 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 thick.
Yes.
So I mean, if y'all think he's is able to keep it up, yeah, I think he is though. I think he is. So I think I'm still thinking that this is still a match. These are James and Crystal are definitely a match. He doesn't come off as phony. I agree with that. I don't think he comes off as phony.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think that he comes off as interested. And you know what? I think I answered my own question, because remember what Angel said, because she said it is so important, and we've already seen it with Robert and Bria, that when a guy is excited and interested in you, he seems like, and making sure she ate, bringing her the breakfast in the morning, but he's doing all the things that shows that he's just as interested or even more. Like Angel said, I wonder if he was the one that came up with the matching outfits idea.
Mm.
And I said, if he, I mean, and of course she was like, oh, say, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. And she's just saying yes. I
Yeah.
think that tells me that he's interested and he doesn't come off as phony and he really wants this to work. And he is just as interested in her as she is in
He's
him.
in him. Yeah.
Right. So what are your final thoughts on let's go back. Hold on, y'all.
Mhm.
I just want to go back to these two. On And Tia, I really want to know what your thoughts are. If Shauna can tell me, and KB, do you think that what's her name? That Sharita will be able to, answer the phone and just break that wall back down again and become that person she was the last episode? Do you think that, or is that wall up and done? What do you think, Tawana?
I mean, I think naturally she wants to be done with this, right? Because I think if she were not on a dating show,
Mm,
she'd be like, peace out.
right.
I don't have time for this. Right? I don't think I would like for her to give him some grace,
Yeah.
right? Because things do happen in life.
Mm-hmm.
But because she wants to control everything and to protect herself, if she were not on this dating show, she'd chuck up the deuces.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't have time for this. Like I've let one row of bricks down,
Right.
and now you can see my nose and eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You know what? And it reminds me of anybody's watching Mavs, if anybody's watching Married at First Sight, it reminds me because Too Tall McCall, uh Alexis asked the same and Justin asked her the same question and said, if we weren't married, would you be done? And he of course said no. And she said yes. She said I would have been done. And I think with that situation, it was a dog, it was something that's serious.
yeah,
And it was something that could have been prevented. But in this situation, this was not,
you
yes,
can't control it,
you couldn't control the death of his friend past the
and you can't control how he should be acting.
right. You can't
You
control
know,
how somebody else responds to a situation to grief.
right?
And so I just feel like she's making the situation worse.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
Tia just said, sadly, see, Tia agrees with you.
yeah,
Sadly, I don't think she will. I think the wall is up and it's done.
yeah.
Um, KB said, I hope she breaks down the wall again. I think it's a front because she's not over what happened to her marriage. And I can agree with you on that,
Mm-hmm.
but I also think sometimes it's the wall is up, but do you have this wall up because you're hurt, or is this just the principle? Like, girl, break down the wall. Now you're just angry for anger's sake and you're not angry for an actual reason. you
How
know
long has she been divorced? Do we know?
i I don't know.
So I mean,
She was married for 7 years, I thought, but I
for
don't know
7
how
years.
long.
How old is she? Is she
She is
45?
I think it's 42. She's
She's
40
40.
and he's 42.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'm a big advocate for counseling.
Yeah.
You know, um, and she may not be ready for a relationship like she thinks she is.
Mm-hmm.
With all of her forecasting.
Right.
You know,
I agree with you. She may not be ready to break down those walls, and as soon as somebody hurts her the least little bit, that wall's back up. But this
Mhm.
was not an intentional hurt. This was not something
Right.
that he could prevent, and she's got
I,
to realize that. Go
I
ahead.
don't know if I think if he had just communicated and said, "Hey, I just need some space right now."
Hmm.
I mean, who knows? I don't know.
And the truth is, yes, to her point, it could have been a simple text, but sometimes you think, oh, it's a simple text. That leads to, well, let me come over. How can I help you? What do you need? And he's just like, I need silence. I need to sleep. I have a funeral. I have family coming in, the whole
Yeah.
thing. So he just didn't want to.
He didn't
ex-
want to burden her with
Right.
his emotions, and two, he admitted that he didn't know what it looked like for him to lean on somebody, for someone to be a rock for him.
And let's talk about that for a minute. And because what I was going to say is, you don't know what you need in those times, right?
Yeah.
So to his point, and he says, as a black man, I don't know what that even looks like. I don't know I'm
Yeah.
going, how I would show up as somebody that needs somebody else,
Right. Hmm.
And I do think that, he's got 3 kids. He's got the twin girls and a daughter that's older. That, that I think that it's from what we've heard, he's taking care of his kids. He's doing all the things that he needs to do as a man,
Hmm.
and he's never been that other person.
Right.
So, and Melissa, I have to say, was in her therapy bag this episode.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was, I was like, I am writing that down. Like everything she was
Yes.
saying. I
Hmm.
was seeing this. The sad thing is, I
Yes.
did. I
I
didn't.
agree, KB. I
Yeah,
agree with KB and Tia Marie.
she definitely needs counseling. She definitely needs counseling. She may need counseling, honestly, from. I know that she believes in God, but she's not religious. I think that she was saturated with religion, and saw the other side of how religion can hurt when she was younger. She needs counseling in so many areas,
Yeah.
you know. So um I feel bad. I really hope that she breaks down these walls again. And I hope that maybe after seeing this afterwards, after sometimes in retrospect, after this goes off and she sees Melissa's conversation with him and his conversation with her, and just um sees the playback,
Mm,
I'm like
maybe.
praying that maybe she's the one that has to fall on her sword at this point and to give him a call, hopefully. But I do hear your guys' point. I think that now this is gonna be he was walking down that road. He had gotten to a place where he had like gotten her to open up. Now the door shut on him, and to open
Yeah.
it, gonna have a huge hill to climb.
Well, I don't think it was completely open. It might have been cracked a little bit
Mm,
because she's very guarded,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, and I guess now she feels like, oh, I cracked it. This is what happened. Door
yeah.
shut again, locked. I'm tossing the key.
Yes. Like he was trying to joke with her, and honestly, the joking, she didn't even understand the joking. I'm like, girl, do you smile? She didn't even understand. Like we were like, okay, she's starting to get the Music Soul Child references. She's starting to get the references now, and she's
I
starting to laugh.
think I think she got them all along. She just wasn't here for it.
She just wasn't here for it. She
Yeah.
just, and now she's back to not being here for it.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I think she got the references. She just wasn't trying to be all jokey because she wants to be taken serious.
But nobody doesn't take her serious. Okay, so separate question. Somebody asked in the chat, I think it was Shauna, What did you think about her out? Because we said we thought that the top was cute. I was like, I don't know
This
if I
top,
wear.
yeah, this top that she's wearing in this one, yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I'd wear a pink bra under it. Like there, somebody
Why
said,
not?
"Oh,
I
this is
think that was
fine."
fun and flirty.
Right. Why is she? Why is her bra showing? But I was like, I think that's her personality. I think that's her personality.
I think she was trying to be fun and flirty. I think, but I mean, the face says something totally different.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't. This outfit does not fit how she's her how she's feeling right now.
Does not fit the mood, right?
Does not fit her mood. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. I felt so bad for Tremaine too.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
you felt I almost felt like he was mourning, like you could feel it. The air was 10 feet in front of
sorry.
him.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, my dog is barking. So I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all can hear my dog.
No, my dog just bust in the room like
Oh,
just he does not know personal space.
no, they
He
don't.
bust in the room like, what you in here doing?
I'm laughing because my dog will do the same thing. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up with you?
What you
Okay.
doing here?
Yeah, so okay, so Sharita and Nate, I think that they're just working the process. I think that they're just happy that they just want to have fun and have a good time.
Yeah. I
Uh
mean, I've said it. I don't think that they're a good match. I think they'll just maybe be friends. You
they'll
know?
be friends. Yeah. And it's so funny because I'm an Aries, they're both Aries, and I think this is so funny.
Are you an
Um
Aries? When's your
yeah,
birthday?
huh?
When's your birthday?
March 22nd.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think that they're just having a good time. I think that I like Sharita as a person. I like Nate as a person separately,
Yeah.
but they're not a match. And I appreciate that Sharita's at the point where she knows that we're not a match, but she's like, let's go through this process. Let's have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I I actually did not mind Nate saying, I hope I can be a mentor to your son. I didn't mind him saying that because Black men need mentors. I think that
Mm-hmm.
all three of these men, Tremaine and James and Nate, could all be great mentors to a young man.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't mind that. I think that she feels a little bit salty that that was in his bio that he didn't want anybody under, with
Yeah.
a child from 16. That was one of his
One
things.
of his things. Yeah.
It's one of his things. It's
You
not.
gotta respect it.
We got to respect it, and it's not anything against. I truly believe it's not anything against her. I
No.
don't. I don't think that has anything to do with her at all. Because I think
Mhm.
she's fun. I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fun.
Yeah. I think maybe he was just turned off by the 9-year-old.
Right. Wait, you said no. I mean, if Sharita. Oh wait, if Sharita and Nate were matched.
Ah,
Um,
we'll have to go back and look at that one. I don't know, but I mean,
um, the only thing I'm trying to go back here. So he doesn't want any kids. I don't think she wants kids either. But she's 40 and he's 55. Like that is a huge jump.
yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to really think about that. I think that he does have a cool personality. What's funny is, and you and I talked about this in the beginning, that when we were voting, we really didn't see anybody for him.
No. Mm-mm.
For her, I thought of Tremaine and I thought of one other guy. Now I can't remember, but who that was. But I did think of, or was it for Tremaine? I thought of Sharita or one other girl for Tremaine. I did think of there might be two possible matches for Tremaine.
Mm-hmm.
But for Nate, I really didn't see anybody to match with
No.
Nate. So
Mm-mm.
that's interesting, Shauna. That's interesting. We might have to investigate that. We got to think about that. I don't know. I didn't
Yeah.
honestly for Crystal. I thought of James immediately. I
Did
did.
you really?
Yeah, or for James, I definitely thought of Crystal and one other person for him. Yeah, and for Chandra too. I really didn't see a lot of people for Chandra. I said maybe, but I really didn't see
Right.
anybody for Chandra either. Chandra. Mm.
Hmm.
Right. Okay. And that's another. I don't understand why they, because she has a 9-year-old. Granted that that's not her biological child,
But still,
but
she's responsible for him.
right.
Tia Marie, I said the same thing. Like,
You said the same
why?
thing.
Like, I just didn't get anybody for him.
Mm-mm. I didn't see it. I did not see anybody for him.
Mm-mm.
Um. Yeah. And again, but even looking at, and I showed this before y'all, who we'll try to open it, who could have been matched for him. It was, sorry, I got my math stuff in here. Aku is who they were looking at for James, but she's also 40. The children's ages match,
For
but
Nate.
for you, would you just say, Tawana?
You talking about matching Nate and Aku?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
that was the second person, but that's really it. I don't even think that she could have been a good match for him.
I don't know.
I
It
don't
was it
know.
was very difficult. And I don't even remember who I chose.
Right. I
If I
would
chose anyone for Nate.
exactly. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting, y'all. I hope that her wall breaks down. I hope that if not now, after the show, because okay, think about this as well. Because last season, and this is my final thing. What do you call it? Last season, um Aries and Jesus, and I'm saying his name Jesus, like this the joke spelling, and we all spelled it. Um, they won the game because they were just playing the game, and as a
Yeah.
matter of fact, Aries was trying to throw the game, but it looks like Sharita and Tremaine are going to win this game. So I'm like, will she finally break that wall down when they finally get to meet each other in person? I'm like, I feel like after
Hopefully before they meet in person. Hopefully by next episode. Or wait, this is date.
this is the third date, but the first part of the third date, the second next episode,
Oh
they're going to be
yeah.
continuing
Yeah,
their
right. Okay.
the sexagories.
So, okay. Yeah,
Whew.
so hopefully by the
Hopefully,
time the meet and greet, they would have had time to talk.
yeah.
Uh,
Hopefully, Melissa gets back in that therapist bag, and she kind of breaks down, talks to Sharita.
yeah.
This ain't gonna work. Just
Yeah.
or maybe her mother was so funny. When she said, would describe your cooking, and she said, what? And he said,
Oh yeah.
I didn't think about that because I can cook too. But if my mother did live a mile away, I'd be like, what's up?
Yes.
Like,
Full
what?
in hand.
Yep, exactly. I
Here
would be
you go,
doing the
Mom.
same
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah, just like you, Tawana. I cook for my kids. I would be like, okay, let me get a plate. Let me get a plate.
Yeah.
Y'all, thank you so much. We will be back next week for more sexagories, and hopefully to Sharita and Tremaine. Hopefully he breaks this ice that has just encapsulated her heart.
I don't think it ever really melted fully.
I don't think, yeah, that's the point. I don't think it ever fully melted. It started to thaw, but it did not melt.
It was starting to thaw.
It was starting to thaw, but it did not melt. And thank you to Tia Maria. Thank you to Shauna. Thank you to where's she at? I know she's cleaning her house. KB. Thank
Yeah.
you for everybody coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you next weekend. Y'all play sexagories with us. Play it like with let's play it together. Let's get some other ideas out there. And just thank y'all for hanging out with us. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this dog. Like
Oh no.
she is just barking like nonstop. So thank you guys so much.